Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far. Welcome back to Valorant news. So much happened yesterday. Chamber, the new agent, confirmed to Valorant coming very soon indeed. Roster changes already going down on the European side following their last Stars qualifier. And so much drama in the North American LCQ we're going to dive into today. Very much intrigued to your thoughts in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy it, hitting the like button is the best thing you can do to help this channel reach more people. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Bottom right hand corner, you guys know the drill. Firstly, this then from Valorant. Agent 17 revealed that's going to be Chamber. Now, I mean, as you can see right here, the abilities, trademark, headhunter. This rendezvous one is very interesting. The kind of teleports, well, two teleport anchors, which pretty much an instant teleport between the two of them. So definitely a few interesting abilities right here, especially the fact that he's got this headhunter pistol and the Tour de Force sniper rifle, which is a one-shot kill anywhere. And if you kill someone with it, it creates like a slow field around them. They did release this kind of video, kind of, you know, as you can see it in action a little bit right here. So this is Chamber in full force, I suppose. And well, there was a fair bit of talk about him for some other reasons, but well, these are some of his abilities. He's got this teleport thing that he can do. He's got this pistol, which seems to be a one-hit kill headshot, and some pretty nice stuff there, to be honest. And well, all things considered, he then can look at it. He can teleport around the other side instantly, and well, then he can pull out his sniper rifle if he wants, and well, take people down with one-shot, one kills. So technically a Sentinel, but I'm not sure I really see this being used as a Sentinel. I think it could be a really fun agent to use in ranked, and possibly I think people are going to use him effectively as a duelist, right? Like, maybe they'll use it in competitive. I don't know if the pros are going to use him, but I think there certainly could be a space there. And well, I think you could honestly just use him as a duelist, honestly, more than a Sentinel. But well, we'll see what people come up with for this one. This also from the European side of things, at least from the Valorant side, Draken gets effectively, well, released from guilds. They're going down the route, it seems, of building around Leo and Safe on this team. Yassine and Bonka also going to be out there, as we then saw followed up right here, as earlier today, Draken revealed he's looking for opportunities. George says that, yeah, Safe and Leo, they're building around, and then well, Yassine comes out and says, yes, indeed, it's going to be Yassine and Bonka moving on from that team. So they're looking for opportunities. That's really the thing, right? If you don't make it through the LCQ, you've got to make some changes, right? If you're not making it to champions. And well, that is certainly going to affect a lot of these teams in the North American side we are about to dive into. So here we go. North America last chance qualifier. This is the bracket going into yesterday's matches. And we saw 100 Thieves rise. That was going to be the big one. Well, of course, we'll talk about that towards the end, because firstly, we have the two matches in the lower side. Firstly, we had a Cloud9 Blue versus Gen.G. And well, honestly, pretty impressive performance from Cloud9 Blue on the whole. It was a really close matchup this series. Like, early on, it looked like cNed were kind of going to run away with things. And there was certainly some nice plays going down. This look was really good from zyppan here in middle. He made some, honestly, some phenomenal plays this entire series. But well, anyway, they win this map 1 pretty comfortably. Then map 2 goes so far down to the wire and Gen.G win it. And then they even take the advantage here after Nature makes some phenomenal plays here with the deal. And well, that is enough to take them a 7-6 advantage. And it looked like, if anything, Gen.G were in the verge of closing this series out. Doesn't happen in the end. Breeze goes the way of Cloud9 and a 2-1 series victory. Very hard fought. I mean, Zeta had a phenomenal series at 51 and 39. Zep was also making some good plays, as we saw. But yeah, this ascent was 13-1, and it was like, okay, this series is going to be very dominant indeed. But Split, they come back and win 14-12 just after a little bit of overtime, and then Breeze is 13-10. So Gen.G put up a fight, but well, Cloud9 in the end do move on through the rest of the tournament. Then we get xNed versus version 1, and well, this is really comfortable for xNed in the end. I was really impressed by their performance here. Like, I mean, they came out swinging here, to be honest. One binds pretty comfortably in the end, 13-7 they won this. Then they went to Icebox, closing out 13-4. So really not particularly close in the end, except doing their best to try and make a lower bracket run. It's going to be difficult, but well, it's certainly possible right now, especially with how the winners bracket turned out. But well, it's not going to be easy by any means. This, of course, on the Icebox, I mean, well, that they just finish off the job here. 12-4 as it was at the time. As Pure gets the job done here and well, closes this out, I'll finish off the video with some of these highlights for you guys to enjoy, as I have done the last couple of days as well. Some nasty shots really from Pure, and that's the job done, 13-4. And as you can see, I mean, 13-7 on the bind early on, and then we get well, Icebox goes their way as well, and really not particularly pretty slaying numbers on the other side. Odorous goes 13-36 over the series, and well, everyone positive on the side of xNed. Let's move on to that series. This is one of the best series that there's been in a really long time in Valorant. That's 100 Thieves versus Rise. This was an absolute banger. It had all the moments, and well, early on here on Breeze, we've got Hiko. I mean, look, this is a classic Hiko situation. He gets put into a 1 versus 3. He's got to defend the spike, and I mean, yeah, he gets the job done emphatically. Only on 11 health right here. The recon bolt comes out. Fantastic play. Wins this one, goes up 5-3. And you really think at this point, wow, that could be a great turning point for 100 Thieves. They're going to move away with this one. Of course, they're coming in here as favourites. But we looked at yesterday, Ryzen made a phenomenal run at pretty much everyone they've played lately. Despite some people saying they shouldn't even be here and don't even deserve to be here, they've pretty much been beating everyone. And I mean, look, they come up against 100 Thieves, again the underdogs, and we did wonder what was going to happen here. Some phenomenal calling we're going to see as we'll look at it, especially towards the latter end of this series, because map 1 goes the way of Rise in the end. They actually win this, and then 100 Thieves bounce back pretty nicely here on Ascent, and they take this one as well. There were some great plays here from Superman, some ridiculous plays, to be honest. This is just a cracking series. Like, every single map was really down to the wire and close, and 100 Thieves were, well, it was far from comfortable for them closing this one out. It goes all the way to a map 3. I mean, firstly, this was kind of the closeout moment from 100 Thieves on this Ascent, and, well, you know, Boy gets the job done with a nice little 2-piece, and that's 13-10 for 100 Thieves over Rise. But then this final map was completely ridiculous. Like, there were so many moments in this one, some crazy calls really from Poised and the Rise Nation side to win this, and some incredible timings that 100 Thieves fell short on. But they had a massive advantage in this final map that they threw away. Like, that can't be understated. They won so many of their early offensive rounds, and then they threw it away towards the end. 13-11 on Breeze, 13-11 on Haven to win this series for Rise Nation, and 100 Thieves are going down to the lower bracket. As you can see right here, overall, Asuna, like, you know, Boy didn't have the greatest statistical performance, but really overall it was, you could talk about Shanks didn't have the greatest series by his standards, but still had some moments, and Neptune and Superman, like, I mean, Poised, I think, as the IGL, was making some phenomenal calls, and yes, you can see, look at this final map, like, 100 Thieves won 7 rounds in a row here early on their side, a 7-2 advantage they had even after losing the pistol, and, well, they throw it away in the ends, and 13-11 to Rise. What an emphatic result by them at the end of the day. You really do have to respect it, and as Shank says, we are not even supposed to be here. That's what people seem to say. GG's 100 Thieves, we won 2-1. So it seems like Rise are continuing their absolute tear here in the last couple of months, and moving on to put themselves in prime position to qualify for Champions in December. Now, of course, 100 Thieves, they're still in the tournament. They've still got a chance to make it happen, and honestly, like, if they didn't throw away some of those rounds, as Ethan says right here, 100 those, playing again tomorrow for the lower brackets, and, well, trying to make the run through. Of course, they can still do it and make it happen, but it's not going to be easy by any means. And, well, yeah, if they didn't throw away that final map, to be honest, that 7-2 lead is a pretty comfortable one. They threw it away, and that, of course, is costed them big time, especially they're going to come up against a pretty hot team in the lower side. Of course, we saw 100 Thieves beat Xset 2-1 in the upper semi-finals before, and Rise beat Cloud9 Blue 2-1, but these are two teams not to be underestimated, right? C9 Blue and Xset, whoever wins that, they're going to play 100 Thieves. That's not going to be easy for 100 Thieves, and then if they win that, of course, they play Rise again. But they're going to be far from easy for these guys. Rise in a commanding position, and, well, kind of remarkable to think about that coming into this tournament. But yeah, 100 Thieves with a lot of work to do if they want to qualify as, of course, the favourites, I suppose, coming into this tourney from the North American side. But very much intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hitting the like button tells the YouTube overlords this is a good video. Other people like you should see it as well, and help grow the competitive Valorant community. Thank you for watching as always. Take care, and I will see you next time.
Well, right, not just because of ultimates, but because of the utility that's offered from those kits. Well,
he ain't going down.
never mind. Scratch everything I said. Almost likely, Zeppa's able to stop that, at least for the time being, as GMD gets cleaned up. Temperature does as well, but Gen.G trade it back.
And look at Kusa's spot. He's in such a prime spot, but oh no, the bullets are not on his side. Zeppa gets 2 kills. Nature, he's got the sheriff on his back. He's good for the 1, and that's so much damage on the second. Look at the HPs of Cloud9. This is completely doable. 1 versus 1. Oh, and he does it!
A Red Bull clutch for Nature to kick off the second half of 4K, and you're right, they were so...
A pretty decent travel off, unless he wants to risk it, unless he want to go for the peak and try to get the even out.
Honest Fury just a touch too late to stop the plant. Judge up close, Celsius thinks, maybe not. We go right to the pistol, and as he does, it's Pure with knives! Oh my goodness!
One that was looking to flank is now gone, and now the lockdown for the retake, and the Seeker's out!
Neptune onto Ethan. The chaos begins with ultimates flying. His boy is trying to keep himself safe, keep himself in the ultimate, but Shanks pushes him out, finds that shot. 2v1 is Hiko here. Gets 1 peek. Won't have much luck on that again, but he will get Shanks. A possible another one. No, Neptune dives in. Do they give this one up? Hiko gets himself to safety. He's gonna sonar. That's gonna ping. He's gonna get an idea that he has a chance to get this shot off. Hiko, can you do it once again? Goes to the shot, and Hiko is able to grab the 3K. The Red Bull clutch from the man himself.
Here.
Oh, he's probably gonna
Nitro coming in. 7 first bloods on their first map of Breeze. Can he make it? Another one here on Ascent. Oh, no! Just misses Superman. He actually gets the first death of the round, and Rise are able to absolutely slaughter 100 Thieves on that round. Oh my word.
At least the wall makes that
2 members on Heaven. 1 at Tree. Is Superman going to be able to make this work? Kill onto Jenny. Now they pause. Rise, take a breath. They can have this one back in their favor. They start to pressure. Born with beautiful shots. 100 Thieves take the round. Blade storms almost the first peak in our game. Up the gut goes the Heartless Fury. It's going to be Asuna. It's going to be Shanks who's coming out with this one. The fight doesn't actually secure a kill on either side, and this is going to be a retake. They're going towards A. Rise has thrown 100 Thieves for a loop. Vans, this is going to be a full 5v5 retake for the game or overtime.
And the Cosmic Divide on top of that for the defense, so you're going to have to work quick out of this one too. They have a Neural Theft for 100 Thieves, and they get this early kill onto Neptune, who was looking to go aggressive, but they're doubling up towards Hell. Perfect position right now for the pulse plant for the attackers. Utilities coming out the wazoo from both of these teams, but once all of this clears out with the smokes, here comes the push from 100 Thieves.
Hearts pounding, hands shaking. This is possibly the final retake 100 Thieves has before the lower bracket. Rise come up with 2. They started off 3 members of 100 Thieves stand. Ethan comes up with a frag. Is this going to be enough? Nitro not able to get it just yet, and it's going to be Hiko who leaps out of the window. Rise have secured their last chance on the road to champions.